real big into lifting and shit like that, so I always kind of had the hybrid feel, you know, if you will.
Yeah.
But I'm like at heart, you know, like people I get along with, I definitely get along better with people that are, you know, just generally, I guess.
You're basically like a Toyota Prius of like people.
Are we doing hardcore?
Prius.
No,
Oh God.
not Prius. More like a Tesla or something.
Thank you. So like a Prius. No, wait, a Tesla. Yes.
Are we doing hardcore seasonal?
Dude, I don't know about you, but I can't even play this game unless it's hardcore. Like, I just don't give a fuck if it's not hardcore.
Yeah. I never got it. Maybe I should play it.
What are you doing, Zach?
Well, I'm just finishing up a Rift, but then I will jump on with you guys and do that.
Okay.
As well.
What did you end up? Did you end up getting to 60 or not?
Yeah, it took 2 more characters though. Because
I got there, dude. That's awesome.
I leveled one up to 54, and somebody in the guild or the clan or whatever jumped on there like, hey, you want me to rush you a little bit? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I jump into a rift, and fucking almost immediately he tells me it's clear, and I jump in there and I die immediately.
No way.
You fucking dick weasel. Okay.
Oh man.
And he was like, oh, sorry, bro. Start a new one. I'll just rush you all the way. I was like, okay, good.
And then he did?
Yeah, and then he did.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I was like, dude, whenever
I was gonna say, I thought he was
clear, make sure it's fucking clear.
Yeah. At least he was cool enough to do that though, like afterwards. But yeah, that's
one
like
of those.
that would be. It's like almost not even a cool gesture of him doing that though, because it's like he's just breaking even. Like if you do, it's like it's expected. Like he should. That's what he should have done. You know what I mean? He's not going out above and beyond or anything. But
and it was one of those things where I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna like. He tells me to port to him for items and shit, and I was like, no, I'm just going back to the Enclave. You know, you can just. I don't need any items from level 42 anyway. You know.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know who linked it, but that picture in the, I think it's the right chat. I don't know, maybe that was the other one actually. Hold on. Yeah, that's this one. Fucking Hero Bird saves guy from $300 fine. That's so awesome.
That's a funny one.
Dude, those Thug Life videos kill me, man. All right, I'm almost there. Almost there, boys.
I just wonder if I should play Necro
Flood. Sure.
What are you playing, Monk?
I don't know. I'm borderline debating doing a Necro, but I don't want to do it if you're doing it too, and also because I never did level it, but I don't really care if I level it. So wait, what's the difference between like, are these guys not going to be able to play in the season? Like, what is this?
Oh, they'll be totally playable.
All right, I'm just gonna
normal.
I'll just play Monk then.
If we start at 0, I was reading that if you start at 0 and go all the way through it, you'll end up at about level 30.
Okay, so it's just a little
really
chunk.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Okay. So has Hans messaged you at all? I don't know if you even know.
No.
Oh shit, I'm getting this error. How do you do when this happens? I don't remember. Diablo 3 was unable to initialize D3D.
What the fuck?
Starting your PC. You know, I have been having some weird shit though. Let me restart, guys. I'll be right back.
Alright.
This thing has been acting really funny. I need to just upgrade this fucking PC, man. It's seen enough.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
Seen enough in the spotlight anyway. I could turn this into something else, you know, just to bait, like maybe a server for my videos and shit. Even though I fucking stream everything from Hulu and Netflix now, it's like, fuck.
So
I
you
used to
started a
have
new one too, Zach?
download
or
all
what?
this shit. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Yeah, if I don't start a new one, it will not be fun for you guys. I'll guarantee that. What kind of character are you gonna create?
Necro.
You're going neck. And what was
Maybe I'll
Frank saying he wanted to do?
Monk.
Oh, he's gonna go with monk. I kind of feel like doing something different. From what I normally do.
It's the StarCraft 20th anniversary. I didn't know that. Got StarCraft 20th anniversary award for logging it. But I'm gonna get into town at least. Instead of sitting here. Maybe I'll listen to this.
All that grows must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living.
So you went hardcore seasonal, right?
This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things. I am near the fallen star, and the dead it raised. I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should...
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
My insight grows.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered
You're
Calf
muted.
Inn.
Oh, okay. Do you want to
Zakharum has fallen
what the
in
fuck?
disgrace. What fate
We're like
will save us
freaking
now?
unbelievable superheroes on level 1
I
for these
promised
people.
Marco I'd protect him. But now he's dead.
Sounds about right.
Are you Leah? Did you survive the fallen star?
I did, but came back here.
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still... The dead will overwhelm us.
Don't you dare lift a finger to help our mayor fix his wagon. My brother died defending...
16 militiamen went out. Only Romford came back.
What's up, Frank?
I
What
will
up,
bring
dude?
peace to the
Still,
wicked
still doing that thing,
I
man.
admire your courage, but
Looks like it's
I
an
have
easy fix.
experience in
No,
these
no, it's.
matters.
I got that error
well,
again.
I have seen you fight. Strike
Oh,
at
you
the
got an
wretched
arrow.
mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Should we wait for Frank?
I shouldn't be long. I found a fix right away. I think
we're
it's
not-
just.
We're not gonna be too far ahead of him right
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll catch right up for sure.
Well, we're like it's once we get to the once we get to the new Tristram spot or whatever,
Oh,
old
okay.
Tristram, like it's right there. So we're almost there already, honestly, but.
I need essence.
Easily.
I understand so much more now.
You do this.
It's more pants.
Pants on pants on pants.
Hmm. This is I'm gonna be surprised. It'll be one of the times something like this has ever worked for me. It's the starter. Nice one. Be right back. Oh wait.
Old Tristram. I don't know himself was here.
Man, I don't know, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and try to figure this thing out for too long.
My insight grows.
No. It's the actual game trying to launch. Like, I'm logging in and out of my accounts fine. And I've switched between them. Like, I've gone from playing this to playing Overwatch, playing this. Like, people talk about this like, yeah, I literally played it last night, didn't change anything, and all of a sudden it's happening. So it's a weird little thing. This one, the first response I found said to go in your GeForce experience and go to the, like, click on that game, go to optimize. So that game wasn't showing up, so I just scanned, found the game, you know, tried to optimize it.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. You know, I vaguely remember this happening, like, when I last played, I feel like. I remember this happening and being like, I don't even feel like fucking this.
So that's how you stopped playing this.
I will help you
Right?
find your uncle, Leah.
Yeah,
We'll need
that's
to
what
open
kept
the
me
cathedral.
from it. Take something like that drastic. Oh, man.
Well, that sucks ass.
Yeah, I'm scanning through, but I'll...
I've done
I
a
don't
right good
believe
bunch
I
of things for
would
you
waste
this
my time
fine day.
Trying to fix shit like that.
Weird.
How do we get there, Zach? You know?
And I just fixed it, so I don't know how. But
Oh, you just
Here,
fixed
let
it?
me open
I
the
just
gate.
literally changed it from full screen to...
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her.
Because
She
one
died
dude
when I
said
was
I tried
very
all
young.
these fixes
I
and
was
nothing
raised
worked,
by Uncle Deckard.
unoptimizing it in what's it called?
I'm
So
told
I didn't see
he's
like
a
an
warrior
option for
who
that,
was
so to
lost
speak,
when
like
Tristram
unoptimize
fell
or
to
anything like that.
demons.
Like, you don't turn it on or off. But I just went into it and just the only things you could change were the resolution and screen mode, basically. And I changed it from full screen to borderless or windowed borderless.
Yeah.
And just launched it. Who the fuck knows?
Alright then, Will. Hop on here and we'll get into it.
Here's the key.
I gotta make a
and my
bro.
mother's journal. Leave that to me.
You gotta make
You'd
a bro.
best stay and learn what you can.
Punch him.
Thank you.
Somebody I was on
Came to me
here
last
earlier
night.
and somebody
I
called one of
suspected
their
what was
characters a
lurking
tune,
within his
and I was
troubled
like,
heart.
I haven't heard that
I
since
consoled him as
it's like,
best I could.
wow.
Yeah,
Regardless,
I know that's what
wherever
people on
he
these games all call it, like on D2. I remember hearing that on D2. Make a new tune.
fall before they fall.
I heard that. It almost makes me want to play WoW again, but
Dude, that's what I've been... Yeah, but that's what I was saying, that I do want to play that when like the...
vanilla comes out.
Yeah, whatever that's called. I really do. Because that will actually... Because I played it at that time. That will, like, seriously take me back. Unreal.
I always wanted to play it at that time, but I couldn't. I never got it until I was older and actually had the money to pay for it and everything. You know?
Yeah,
So
I was like
not yet at
19,
rest.
you know, or something like that. I was like, it was amazing. I didn't even know. I never had played a MOBA either. That was the first. It's the first and only, I think, really. I mean, I didn't even play it that much, but it was fucking. It blew my mind. I literally didn't want to do anything else.
I remember wanting to play it too, but we didn't play it until we played on the private server.
I understand so much more now.
What on the on the hack servers?
Yeah.
Well, and then we ended up actually playing it on the real server eventually.
Yeah, well that was many years later.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what do I got to do now?
So just join our game, and whenever you get in here, we'll go.
Hardcore.
We're not like fucking bitches.
An ally has joined me, but our foes gain
Well,
strength.
since I do have this installed now.
I can pretty comfortably
Interesting
play
opponent.
or complete like cheat for
Oh, nice.
done got a ledge. Alright, so we are already past the point
Looks
of
like
where
keep New York's prime.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what that's.
that's the double gem one, right? Double gem, I
It's
think.
only got one. Oh, but yeah, the gem that you put in
Yeah. It's a good one, actually.
increases
I
the
mean,
effect.
that's like a viable helmet in a lot of builds. Did you guys come from this way?
I gotta turn down my game.
So, yeah, as soon as we can get back to a waypoint or something, that's where we need to go. Because we're already past the entrance. And since we're in adventure mode, we still don't have fucking TPs.
I can't believe I got a legendary helmet and still haven't found a chest piece. What the fuck?
Are you a, Crusader, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I want to do something if we're doing this, you know?
Yeah, I should have done something different for this, but I don't care.
Shit. This skill requires a shield. Everything I have requires a shield. You can't not use a shield.
All must serve the cycle.
Where do we come from? We must have went the wrong way.
Just killed one.
And my first one. My damage just tripled.
Oh, I forgot you can teleport to me.
I just right click their name.
Right click my name.
There's a chest piece.
That's an invasion of privacy.
You click my name.
Don't appreciate that.
I look badass. Finally got a chest piece.
wonderful to hear that Leah is well.
Blah,
I
blah,
feared
blah,
the
blah,
worst.
blah. I'm old.
I learned of this secret passage through old maps.
The
I
ring
found.
is here.
We must discuss
Tristram.
the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Cutscene.
I have found Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. He was pursued by a creature called the Skeleton King, who blocks the path to the fallen star.
Ooh, better shield. Ooh, piece of candy.
We need to get the blacksmith so I can get rid of all these items.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife.
He says it like
Wounded.
20 times.
She was out defending the gates this morning. What a driving woman.
Yeah. Skill wounds begin unlocking at level 6.
Bradford has us down to half ration.
I can't even look at them until I hit level 6. That's funny. Okay, so you guys are like, we don't need to do that. Oh, you want that? You don't even have to go to adventure, but I'm not even sure.
My
if we
love,
can
forgive me.
I haven't had this mode in so long. Story.
be. Story mode.
And it's so annoying that you have to like go through these motions over and over.
I need
I'm just so glad
everything.
that the idea of this came out.
I couldn't have done
Yeah.
this without you.
Such a huge
I'm in
improvement.
your Fantasy
That sure would've sucked.
And the Weeping Hollow.
Like
to
it
not-
blows my
And if
mind
you
that
see my
people like
fool apprentice out there, tell him
people
to get
talk
back
about
to
like
town.
D2 still being like better than this, and it's just like, dude, like you literally run through the same boss over and over and over again.
Hey,
That's it.
come
That's
on,
all
no
there
one
is.
round
Like
here
you run through the same
appreciates
few bosses, I guess you could say. But like, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
it. That's grinding. Like you just do the same thing over and over and over to try to win this cookie. Like it's just crazy. I don't know. It blows my mind. That
I would
people-
like to hear.
It's a great game.
I would
Everything,
like
but
to
it, like
hear
for
more
its time,
about your grandfather,
definitely-
the Chancellor.
much more
Not
like
much
the
to
end game, I
tell.
guess.
I lived with
Because the
my
game
father,
itself is
Cal
amazing. I
Beagle
mean, like I
time.
said, you know, when
We
I
heard
went back
that my
and played it,
grandfather stayed
now
in
after having played
Tristram
this and
when
just
the
being older
Skeleton
and
King
generally
fell.
like
He
better
made his
games,
choice then.
it was like unbelievable to see that one. How it holds up gameplay wise.
Executing
The
anyone.
grind part of it.
What are we doing?
And-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to be in adventure mode.
All right, let's leave this. Well, here we can just go back.
Isn't this adventure mode?
No, we're in story mode or
Oh.
whatever it's called. Story.
An ally
We
has
should have
left.
called it
My foes grow
grinding
weak.
mode for
Yeah.
instead of adventure.
Repetitive mode.
Garbage mode.
This is total Let's get out of this shit. This all sucks. It all sucks. Everything
Go to
sucks.
game settings, Trevor. There you go.
Adventure. We want harder difficulty.
I don't know if you guys want to be harder.
Do at least hard. Yeah, at least
Put on
hard.
hard.
Hard's
75%
not bad.
better stuff. So
What's the next one up called?
Expert, I think.
Yeah, we could probably do expert, but it's like it's more grindy.
yeah, I'd
We
rather
can see
not
how it
just
is.
beat on shit all day. It's stupid.
Yeah, hard won't be that bad though. But expert it's like it slows down because you're like leveling, you have good shit anyway.
Foes
You know what I
gain
mean?
strength.
Yeah.
If you but this is like that's single, so I wonder what it's like for multi. Like if you have a good group, you know what I mean, and you have a person that can basically tank and actually play like a team. It might end up being like that. It's actually really easy still. You could just do that.
I don't know. I think that whenever I've heard a lot of people say that if you have a good squad, then you can do master no problem from, starting from the beginning.
Yeah.
Of a season.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, like, I'm sure we could do it and be fine. It's still much harder, like, to get yourself killed than, like, late game, you know. What are these for me? Are you just dropping those, like, for
I
anybody?
just dropped them because I had them and I didn't need them.
Okay, I appreciate
And
it.
I couldn't sell them. Couldn't get rid of them.
So what are we supposed to do? You just go to Tristram?
Okay, so, yeah, go to Old Tristram. Or whatever it is. The old ruins. Yeah, see, it says the Darkening of Tristram. Okay. And it's back on this over here somewhere. Right here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to kill these
Yeah, we're just still.
We gotta get some skills. I got nothing on to use any fucking skills. I'm just
Trevor's got some sort of a guy.
You guys ready?
Look at this guy. Alright, here we go.
I'm unable to get it.
That's awesome. That's awesome that they actually made it look. That's pretty cool. I gotta be honest. Can't. Are you kidding me? There is none. That's why it's
How
Diablo.
did they-
Diablo 1, okay, I forgot it was D2.
This is like... This is awesome.
This is still
Yeah.
faster than walking on D1.
I was gonna say I'm sure that yeah, exactly it is. That's exactly what it is. Because that game you walked really fucking slow. Like the edges of the screen, how fast that was traveling. It was much slower.
Slay the Dark
At least
Lord.
30%. Yeah, I remember those little baby steps. Oh my god, this is so cool. How look at your like UI down at the bottom. The HUD, it's all grainy.
I cannot open this.
The rolling liquid appears.
I'm touching these cows and it's releasing their spirit. It's pretty sweet. I'm literally reviving, or well, setting those fuckers free. What in the fuck? This was just a little walk around to get you ready. I really wish they would have actually mapped out the town like it made it look similar with the other ones.
Yeah.
Wow. Did it slow us down like our fighting? Are you guys swinging slower?
I mean, I'm maybe a little, yeah.
Are you swinging slower? Because I'm just not using my speed.
I don't.
I need the dash so bad.
Oh, I need my pet. I wonder if I can bring a pet. Probably not. I have to pick up my
You will
gold
make a
by
fine
myself.
cook. Ratma has blessed me. This world can abide you no longer.
Classic sound effect for picking up gold.
Yeah, I got my probe.
What's that for? How'd you get that?
You will make a fine cook.
It has something to do with
You just level somebody?
yeah.
So that's a hell of a AoE attack you got there. You didn't. What is that? It's really
Yeah.
strong, dude.
It's a blow up everything on the screen.
Yeah, seriously. You just killed everything around you like instant. What is that? Remove this thing.
My power has grown.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot all about that. Is this D1 music or no? Dude, I would know it immediately. I listen to that shit all the time from YouTube on other games. Even actually, I was listening to a lot of this. I was playing this stuff.
It sounds like D2 to me.
They are similar. Yep, 100%. This music, D1 or D2's music really is good too, but this is too hard not to call this better. Mainly just like the dungeon-y songs like this one, and the Tristram theme. They did a redo of the Tristram theme too. I only know this because I've listened to the soundtrack to this shit, so I know actually know it really well. I think this version is better. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what it is.
Anybody need a cap? Good. Blue.
Man, I haven't heard this music and stuff in so long.
It's awesome, man. I'm jealous.
Why?
Just being able to re-experience it when it's like fresh again. It's still good. I mean, music ages. It's one of the few things that you can listen to, or like you can do repeat. You know, it has good replay value, but it's still better. Like it's still there. I don't want to say better, but there's still nothing like hearing music for the first time that you like. You know what I mean? Or
yeah,
depending on the music, of course. Some stuff gets better as you listen to it. Tool songs do that a lot for me, man. Like Rosetta Stone. I'd never even noticed that song when I first heard it, and then became one of my favorite songs of theirs ever. I didn't even listen to it as like I thought it wasn't even that great, but it does build up that song, so that's kind of a bad example because it kind of crescendos. You know what I mean? It's definitely a build up, and it's like 10 minutes long, so it's almost 2 songs, and the first part is definitely not as good as this. It just gets better, you know. It's like I don't know, it builds. So I'm sure I used to like cut it off all the time. I'd like just skip it. Even though I didn't listen to that album that much anyway. Oh shit. Butcher's in here.
Here we go.
He was just like in this room, like here he is. This is hard. Fucker hits hard. Oh, I got my dash. And I got myself a heaven. Trying to change this thing. Oh, I gotta heal for us.
I gotta change the skill too.
My essence is
I like when things that are dying gurgle. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Should we worry about Frank? Fucking crazy.
Resplendent chest. chest over here. Y'all.
Oh snap! Just got the vulture claw kick, dude. Shit's going down.
Oh yeah.
Got a shield.
Oh yeah, fucking. Got me a passive.
Daggone passive. Passive aggressive.
Very. No, not really. I'm openly aggressive.
No, I have long waited for this knowledge.
I have definitely never been passive aggressive. If I don't like you, I will. You will know.
I'm afraid not.
But I like pretty much everybody. But there are definitely. I like pretty much everybody except the people I don't like.
No.
That is for sure.
That is not possible.
Oh, I can't wait till I get Cyclone Strike. Oh my god. It starts feeling like a monk again. Just run the chest in here, boys. For what? Oh, yeah. That'd be cool, actually. Oh man. I didn't even have chest armor. Look at me.
Mad-Eye the Dead.
I didn't even have a helmet. I mean, I listened to this like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Shit. Yeah, this was like a go-to for a while.
I think
You guys.
that I think that if we go in there that early, then we don't get to fight kind of like the boss of this. Well, the last one had a door right before we fought the Vulture that we could have gone through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what are you saying? Would you go back?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should
My
at
power
least
has
just for
grown.
experimental purposes.
Yeah.
So explore
Oh,
this
whoa,
way.
wait a minute, guys, come over. Skeleton King's right here. There's nothing I can do. He's come. Oh, should we? I mean, can we just bail on him?
I don't.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, that's the fucking skeleton.
That's what I'm saying. He was just there, right at the end of the hallway. Just like the other boss. Man. He was just like, just casually. I just walked into him again. You know? It's like there's no like build. Usually there's like you know when you're coming up on a
I'm
boss.
a trained
This one was
vet.
just like there. This is odd. Wait, is this? Dude, we're already at 12. I mean, are we like
Well, we're
working
in
our way
hard
through
mode.
this?
What I saw on the thing, like if you're in normal mode and you go all the way through it from level 1,
Okay.
you'll hit level 30.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
explore this labyrinth level 3 a little bit more before we move on to the next one. Because I think that there's like
Oh yeah, I see.
a
what you mean.
special elite in every single one of these.
Yeah. I didn't see we missed all this. So probably circle back to the beginning or something like that. Oh, there's a different way even.
Oh.
I wonder if this pops us out to the same place or if it's a different one. Of like level 4.
Yeah, it might. I don't know.
Yeah, it did. Was the other one called level 4?
The other one was called level 4, but it was different.
Weird. Maybe we'll run into it. You know what I mean? Like maybe we're in a different part of it.
Yeah.
I am leveling like crazy. You did not level this fast in 1, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Slay the Dark Lord.
I require a corpse then.
I don't slay Dark Lords, I slay fools.
Slay humans.
What?
Slay what?
Boon, bro. The boon? The great, the great boon. The almighty. The almighty. The almighty, the boon.
I got hammers, man. The paladin.
My master will take pride in this.
Here's your dude you were looking for. Garbad.
Garbad the weak.
Garbage the tweak. The tweaker. Garbage the tweaker. His name wasn't far off that though, like literally, Garbad the Weak. Like, what a shit life that dude has as a bad guy. All the other elites are like, dude, you know you weren't supposed to be an elite.
Yeah.
You knew that from a young age, that this is not the right path for you, right? You're just like a regular person, regular grunt. Actually, you're a scrub. Regular. Your name is Garbad the Weak. Like, you only got to be an elite because you won that fucking sweepstakes thing that Diablo was having. That our great Lord Diablo had, like a one-time deal. Anybody could win and become an elite. And you fucking won.
And he saw you and he was like, this guy's a bitch.
He's like, oh, anybody else could have won this. I mean, I don't have much to work with. Yeah, I don't have much to work here with Garbad. Trevor,
I don't know. Do you guys think we should try to explore every single one of these?
I mean, I don't
like,
care. It
fully?
doesn't matter to me. Might as well. It's up to you guys.
Doesn't seem like they've been very big, like, overall.
Oh, I got Cyclone Strike. Things are good. It's gonna speed it up for everybody. It's that one where I like suck everybody in towards me.
I got Paladin hammers.
Just groups them up. That's like my favorite move in a fucking team game. You know?
Yeah.
So how
Wizards have that too. It's with Cyclone or Twister, Energy Twister or whatever it's called.
The smell of death
Oh, yeah.
surrounds me.
Now this area looks a lot more like D1.
It still looks like D3 or whatever. It's like,
Oh, just totally.
I'm afraid not.
I'm surprised they didn't like just, yeah, I guess.
Just make
Yeah, like some quick aspects, you know what I mean? Like just walled it and stuff, you know? I guess it's more like, I get it. It's just one little thing they're doing. It's, you know, just adding like filter already does enough. It's cool, like what they did, you know what I mean? With I'm sure with as much time as they spent on this. You know? This couldn't have been some major just some free thing.
Trained well.
We had a handful, just a couple of. Yeah, that was a lot. Holy shit! Was that a dude? A goblin? Were there goblins in this? I haven't seen one.
I didn't even see that guy before he was dead. So.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, that's the only thing I remember that dropped shit like that, like just pure. Well, there's a fucking invisible dude right here fighting me. The fuck? That's pretty cool. Invisible enemy. He just like hit me in the back of the head. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck keeps hitting me in the back of the head?
Bloodskin dark bow.
I require a corpse skin.
Dude, something just chopped me with a cleaver. Look at this. Can you heal this up? My shoulder's like falling off. See, that's what I'm saying though. People always say like, you know, like human civilization's like advancing, but like, you know, back in these days they had magic where like, you know, somebody could like heal you in like 2 minutes. And that's like way better than like a doctor now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever thought about that, dude? Like, fuck, man.
Do you need dexterity for it?
Yeah.
I got a dex ring here.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
I need that.
No, you don't.
I gotta be really dexterous. Inside.
Oh, here, I got some intelligence ring here if you guys need. Oh, whoops.
What's that fool? I got.
Is that it?
I got hams.
Did you get that?
Ham.
Okay, that was the one. Okay, I just making sure I dropped the right one.
Intelligence.
I don't need no intelligence.
That's one thing I think it's funny about this game. It's like you'll be on level 7, like geared out here. You got like, and if you're not a fucking wizard or magic user, like you're fucking 17,000 dexterity and like no fucking no strength.
Well, you have no strength.
It's like, yeah, I can kill Diablo, but can you pass the second grade math test, bro?
Boom, 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 boom. See how this game gets into like almost a funk sound. It's like a funk of the dungeon. That's what the band name would be. It was released on an album. It would be Funk of the Dungeon. Actually, even better, Dungeon Funk. It almost rhymes. Dungeon Funk, dude. It's a new genre.
Yeah.
That would be a cool ass new genre, dude. I should do this. Should I do this, guys?
That is not possible.
You know, there's actually, dude, I heard this fucking band. Actually, it's actually pretty fucking good. What's the name of it? I found it on Spotify, like right after I got Spotify. I was like blown away. It's got a cool name too. Zeal, I didn't even look at that. Zeal and ardor. So like a zealot, you know, zealous. Zeal and ardor, so like A-R-D-O-R. Like art, I think that's like what arduous would be. Like ardor is the word. Like you usually hear it used though as arduous. I think it's like sort of being like active, sort of not like quite like prolific, but just like energetic, like I don't know, productive, I guess. I think. I'm thinking of arduous. Anyway, zeal and ardor, man. It's this dude was on like a forum or something, and people were like suggesting 2 genres to combine or something, like the 2 most unlikely or 2 that would go cool together or something like that. Anyway, I think it was like one person's suggestion was, or one that got like, you know, these were like ideas that would kind of like, you know, one person would throw this out and then it would, you know, somebody would suggest that or tweak it with that, you know what I mean? They would just kind of evolve. and one that was sort of developed was like southern sort of Louisiana swamp sound and rap, what was it? Or no, or heavy metal, like almost like industrial heavy metal. So it's this really unique sound, and the dude's got like a soulful voice. Anyway, what did I get on them initially for? Oh yeah, Dungeon Funk. Dungeon Funk. Should be a thing. Dark dungeon music with a funk inspiration.
I'm afraid not.
With a funk twist. It's like all death, like, and it's like boom, 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 boom in the background. And it just, this fucking song always cracked me up. How the hell do you do that? Oh yeah. All right, be right back.
Whoa. Look at these graphics.
Transmute stuff, can't we? Chant. Which one is it? Change properties. Okay. The train. Hey, where's this?
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. Remember the wonderful times we had together. Always awful.
Look at this. I can transmogrify my dagger to look like this spear.
It's like a
50k.
low-key thing.
Cost me 50k to make my little dagger look like a spear. Why not?
You have 50k.
Yeah, dude. I've got 15 million gold.
Oh yeah, because you've already been playing this season. I have jack shit, so... I was like, how do you have all that money?
Oh man. You guys might hear me.
Dude, I heard you build a StarCraft unit. I heard it.
A what?
You know the noise it makes
It's
when
been
you build
interesting for me to
something?
see all of these places where you and the
Actually, on the
Nephilim journeyed.
Protoss side.
I've heard so much about your adventures with
Doodle-doo.
Leah and Cain. I almost
I heard it come from your microphone.
The fuck? What was I gonna say?
Are you playing StarCraft?
Yep. On the side.
I swear I heard it.
I have this Cinnabon like donut thing. It's not donut, like a muffin. It's fucking amazing. They have them at the No, it's just, it looks so... They have them at this gas station right next to where I work. It's a good gas station, like they're all over this in Minneapolis. But, oh my god. I bought them a few times, like, dude, oh my god. This is gonna be the greatest thing ever. Holy shit.
Oh, you guys are in there already?
I'm in here, but I haven't really started.
Yeah, we just beat the boss.
Damn. I missed it.
Yeah, no big deal.
Dude, all I have to snack on are these shitty ass caramel corn. This is fucking the Boy Scouts came by my door and asked me if I wanted to buy any shit from them. So I was like being nice and I bought a bag of caramel popcorn from them.
Oh yeah.
And it took them over a month to deliver it. It was $10 and it's like a little bag that makes you think that it should be worth like $4 maybe. $2 or $3 probably.
Those fucking little shits are running a scam.
And it was like the most garbage popcorn I've ever had. It's like I've had it for like probably months now.
Just trying to pick away at it.
Yeah. Just can't get through it. I paid too much for it to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
One of those situations.
I like your conviction, honestly, though. That's what I learned from that story, of all things. That was my takeaway. This is a dedicated dude. Zach has fucking dedication. That's what I know. Pow! A fucking Cinnabon muffin. Cream cheese glaze icing. Oh my lord.
Dude, it's white thorn steel.
I love that name.
like Trevor. Dude, how did he die? Did you kill him? Oh, you've
I
got
have a
a big
golem.
guy right there. I can't even see him hardly.
Yeah, they're like are they like very colorful to you, Trevor? Like non-transparent?
Oh yeah, it's non-transparent on mine. I see it's
That's cool.
transparent on Zach's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
I
see.
remember
on
hearing
mine.
that. I remember reading that because I think PoE does not do that. Or maybe, you know what it was? It was that game I showed you, Trevor? That one was like this? Korean game? What was that one?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Ark.
Lost
La-
Ark.
la- Lost Ark. Yeah.
Lost Ark. Yeah, that game I think was the one that's where I'm thinking of that from. That they don't block those out.
Yeah, there's
So he's
like a
like, screen can
bajillion things on the
And you know, so like the
explosions.
screen can get real, you know, diarrhea strain, and it's all over the fucking screen, mate. It's pretty fucking annoying, but you know, it ain't bad. That's my here they are again. These fucking here, watch these invisible. Fucking up, dude. Trevor just exploded them all. What's that
Can't
dude's name?
afford to let him hit me too much, or I'm dead.
Yeah. I brought him over to you too, straight to like get you killed. What Quinn? Hey, Quinn 69 here. Playing there all day, boys. Dude, he has one of those like my idea of an Australian person. He's one of those. There's like certain times like I see an Australian person and like, you know, they fulfill my idea of an Australian person, and other times they don't. He is one of the ones that does. Like he represents them perfectly to what I imagine. Look at that, boys. Where's they sit on here?
But our foes gain
Gotta
strength.
grow with us. 70?
Oh, that's the guy that leveled me.
Oh, okay.
An ally is left. My
He's like, oh,
foes
you
grow
guys are all
weaker.
low level.
It's like, fuck you guys playing this game. If he wants some help, he can fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. If I wasn't busy with you guys, I probably would help him.
He was 70 though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's 70, but he was like a weak ass, barely beat T1 70.
Oh, okay.
That's why it took forever for him to level me.
Okay. How long did it take him?
Fucking took him like 2 hours.
Oh damn! I missed that part of the story. Fuck.
I might not have said it.
The music doesn't change though. Like they didn't put the whole soundtrack, unless you know you get to it at different parts. But this has been a lot of the same song.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever I listen to that soundtrack, like
Yeah,
it goes
it's
through.
definitely not all of them.
Was the Tristram song on? You were in Tristram?
Yeah,
Oh really? Oh well, that's the classic one. If these songs are the originals, I'm betting
well, it
that
didn't
one's the
sound
original.
like the original to me. It didn't sound like low quality audio.
Oh, it wasn't though. It wasn't low quality though. It was made like that. I remember hearing that they spent a shit ton of money on the soundtrack of this game.
Well, how come
Like,
you're not
proportional
hearing
to the
any of
budget.
music every time we go back?
Well, I didn't have it on. Like when we first started playing this, I didn't have the music turned on. I always listen to my own music for this game. Like I long ago got bored of the music for this game, and I didn't realize it until we were like into the dungeon or whatever. Like I didn't like one of you guys said something. I was like, oh shit, they're playing fucking
Where are we
original
going?
music. Yeah, what the hell?
Well, we obviously took a wrong turn on this one.
Here, I'm gonna go back this way and make sure. We looked at everything over here, right?
Looks like it.
Okay. I'm gonna go
All
this way.
these fucking invisible guys being dicks.
Yeah, this is...
Halls of the Blind.
Music right now. Pretty sure this isn't the classic.
Oh yeah, it's in town, right? Oh shit. Let me refill my pop right back. Let's see. I'm back. Yeah, I'd say that's the original. That's just part of it. But yeah, that is.
This is the music it always plays on Diablo 3.
Let's see. Throwing this in the Discord. She bookmarked.
Diablo 1 full soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I think it's the... Yeah, if you go to about 140, Trevor, go to about like 140. That's where this part of the song.
It's definitely a remake of it though.
Yeah, I think you're right. Gets really good at like in the 5-minute range. It's when all that like deep bass kicks in. I don't know, it's like a cello or something. It's fucking awesome. The dude like strums it kind of like, I don't know what you call that. You play with your fingers, right? Strumming.
Yeah. Dude, I can't eat this fucking popcorn.
Thank you for coming.
So bad.
Lasted about 2 minutes.
I have some
I read it.
my goods are without equal. I've connected.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really should see. No one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares. It's not easy.
No.
That's it. That's what made the StarCraft noise. You got the little probe following you around.
Oh yeah, dude. You didn't know I had a probe?
Well, you didn't say anything when I said I heard the frickin' building sound from the Protoss.
I didn't think that you could hear my guy make any noise. That's funny.
I don't know, yeah.
Trevor's like, I swear to God, I can't hear your mic, dude. I know it. It came from you, man.
When you're moving stuff around in the background, then I just heard
Yeah.
like probe being built.
Did we figure out the way to go yet?
Zach's the one who was the closest, and I wasn't going back in.
Yeah, this is.
Here, give me a second. I'm just looking at the rings for sale over here. Shit.
I've dug up some new things for you.
I am returning to town.
Hello, hello.
For many years, villagers were...
This is killing business. This guy doesn't even
This
have business.
this evil is killing business in Tristram.
Alright, you can all port
Oh,
to me.
There are fucking demons running around,
Be funny if
stealing bread and shit. They're stealing bread and shit. Are you guys
Yeah, we're
in?
We're
I love the names on this game. Sometimes I don't like ever really look at them.
Yeah,
But
they
then if you
are
start
fun.
looking at them, it's like hide
I would-
breaches of the slaughter.
Oh yeah. Dude, I
Okay,
would-
I'm gonna wear those.
Oh
They're
yeah.
of the slaughter.
Of the slaughter. I remember, yeah, in high school talking about this. Like, me, a buddy of mine was obsessed with this game. He was the one that told me about this one. I remember, and actually, also, yeah, kind of funny. Not this game, but two. So, like I said, that dude gave me one, and I'd never heard of it before. Played it, loved it, you know. And then like a couple years go by, and I'm in school talking to these kids. It was like right when school started, and high school, and two dudes I didn't know. I'm like getting to know them, and started talking about games and shit. One of them mentioned this. He's like, "You ever played Diablo 2?" And I was like, "I played Diablo 1. I didn't even know there was a 2." You know. And then it turns out like Lord of Destruction was just about to release. It was close. So Diablo 2 had been out for a while. And I was just like blown away, like completely blown away that I didn't even know about it. And I mean, you know, the jump from 1 to 2 was like unreal.
Yeah.
And like how good 2 was when it first came out. Oh my god. Like,
I
as good
played
as 1
2
was.
for hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, that game was amazing. And D1, like to go from D1 to D2.
Yeah. Yeah, it was such a jump.
Account with your own characters. I have to share.
So you guys, I swear we skipped a boss on this.
Yeah. There was one on the last one. I mean, I was just going to say, we missed a lot on the last one. I was just worried that we're going to run to one of those fucking dead ends like this last one.
Probably.
Retarded.
I mean, we might, but like, I wanted to at least like try to kill all the boss guys.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That one dead end was just unbelievable, though.
Yeah.
So
It's fucking long
it
ass.
derailed us. Like, I almost stopped playing. I was just like, I'm done.
Give up on this game.
It's like, I'm done with this game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm totally like, I'm done, like.
My master
Unplayable.
will take pride in this.
What's that thing that dude says? I give up on this world.
Fed up with this world.
What? Fire wound the grim.
Have you ever seen the movie?
Was he firewalled the weak?
The Grim.
The Grim, I see. Yeah, he's grim that he died so easy.
The Grim. Yeah, I would love to like name these. That would be my job, like naming these people, naming the bad guys. I would love to do that. Brockhold Tree Face.
That'd be fucking funny. Love to see some of those names come out. The fucking directors and publishers they're all looking at it and they're like, what the fuck is up with this name? And you just be like, dude, people think it's funny, okay?
Yeah. Just let it roll, dude, I promise. I'm more in tune with these young people. I know what they want. I vape, bro. I know what they like. Vape nice, bro. Dude, bitch, smack me sideways.
The big thing about loot crates, like they've now invented like, well, not that it's like a big stretch, but people made websites where you actually buy so it's like there's like all these different crates and you just buy them online and you literally can even open them online so you don't have to get and all these big YouTubers got like paid by the websites to like open some of them and show themselves like winning and shit, you know?
Oh,
like getting big things. And so H3 did a video like
I'll have to check this out.
basically talking shit about these YouTubers
exposing
that are doing that. Yeah.
like what he does best back in his glory
Yeah,
days.
he's been doing some good videos lately.
Really? I mean, I'm not saying he. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he like, you know, if it's considered that he's faded off. But I remember when I first heard of that dude.
Well, he got tired of doing that too. So.
You know what? I remember where I was just gonna say. I don't remember where I first heard of him, but it was. I just remembered as I was saying it, or as I was thinking about it. It's Reddit for sure. Somebody was like, I saw it in H3 where he did something like that. And I remember I like saw that his name come up like 2 or 3 times. And I was like, what the fuck is H3? So I had to Google it. And sure enough, I was like, oh, this is gold. My favorite video for sure, the one that like completely 100% sold me that I liked the dude, was the one about feeding the homeless. He was singing those songs while they're like, it's like the one dude would like play that cheesy ass fucking story of my life song, and he's just like, oh my god, him reacting in the background, just like story of my life. He's just getting into it so much, I'm dying. Like, all right, I love this guy. Oh man, but yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out then. If he's been doing that a little bit.
Yeah, he's been doing a couple more videos lately. He's got some inspiration back or something. But like, it was a video.
He's good at it. He's good at it.
Like Rice Gum. You know Rice Gum?
Oh yeah.
This stupid Asian kid.
Yeah.
Well,
I've heard about him. Anyway,
he like came back and made a video about H3, about how like his wife is so boring and that's why he's depressed.
Oh my
it's
god.
like, what
wow.
the f.
Wow.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Dude, I think his wife is like a sweetheart. I would not, like, I like her.
Yeah, he couldn't think of anything to make fun of him for.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's exactly, you're really reaching when you make fun of, it's Gila, right?
Yeah.
Gila.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're making fun of her, like, really, she's
Seriously. Yeah, you're
Dude.
digging, dude. She's like the nicest.
And up there,
Like she's like ultra nice. You know what I mean? Like I can't
Yeah.
think of like any time I've ever seen her. She just doesn't seem like she has like much of a mean bone in her body. Like you see her react like a little bit sometimes. Like she's come out of her shell more. You know, you can tell
Yeah.
she's like nervous, but like she's like the nicest fucking person.
And
Jesus.
she like on their channel, it's like everybody watches the channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's funny.
And a lot of people really do. She's kind of a goofball idiot, and then she's kind of like the
Voice of reason, almost. Yeah.
yeah. And she's pretty funny too. Sometimes she's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The thing is, it like pissed off the entire viewer base. And they all like are. It's like this fucking Rice Gum versus H3H3 thing going on. Almost like the
that guy's
Logan Paulers and the Jake.
people watch
There was things between those two.
Oh, that was a really big thing. Like they
Brothers.
those brothers.
They look fucking alike. Yeah.
They used to encourage their fans to like side with one of them, and there'd be the Logan Paul.
You know that they're doing that shit.
Oh yeah, they were definitely.
Yeah, just create controversy and drama and all that. Yeah.
But it
Those
was
dudes are masters at doing that.
And all of their viewers are basically little
kids.
So
They're masters at manipulating like the dumbest of us. I mean, like kids, and you know that's all they could get. But they are masters at it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, that's what they spend all their time doing. Their job is to fucking make a video where they manipulate kids into doing something for them.
Yeah.
Which is exactly why H3H3 was like, you know, going off on Rice Gum for making that Loot Crate video, because that's basically, those companies are just made to like take advantage of kids who get their parents' credit cards and shit, and like buy these Loot Crates. Like you look at some of those websites and it says, oh, one of the prizes is $1 million house. Okay, but I'm guessing that that's impossible to get, or it's probably, like you're never gonna get that. Nobody is. You'd have to buy $5 million worth of fucking shit in order to actually get that. And it's like this system where you open the crate online, it tells you what you got online, and then you can trade it back in for a percentage of what you paid to get, you know, more credit to open doors.
I understand so much
Basically,
more.
real life Loot Crates. You just get screwed over, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it showed in Rice Gum's video, he got like Apple AirPods or whatever. But he spent like thousands of dollars to get those, and those are like what, $150?
Something like that.
He was like, "This is
I was
awesome.
just looking at
I
those.
just
Do those
got-"
come with the new phones?
I don't know.
I was wondering
would
if they
hope
did because they don't have a headphone jack, so I assumed like that's what they switched to, right?
I don't think so,
Well,
because
the fucking phone costs $1,000, so.
I was just gonna say it, yeah, but as expensive as those are, though, and the way Apple nickels and dimes usually, I wouldn't be surprised at all if those are separate. You know, even at $150.
I don't think that
Right.
they come with it. I'm pretty sure they're separate. Like, you just don't get headphones anymore.
Yeah, they used to always come with the wired headphones, which I
Yeah.
should have a gazillion of because of all the iPhones I've fucking gone through. But I don't know, got from other places too, but pretty much never run out of those.
It might come with one of those headphone adapters now to lightning plug, you know? Lightning plug to headphone adapter.
Oh, I see.
But I'm not sure. I don't have an iPhone. My girlfriend has one though.
Yeah, I'm like at a point now where I really need to upgrade. Like my phone's starting to really slow, and
Well, Apple
Just-
is going back to USB-C.
Do you have? Are you gonna go with an iPhone, or are you gonna do?
I'm debating. Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating. It's hard to choose now because every one of these fucking companies, like literally, they're all fuck. It's ridiculous. I hear so much shit about Android, data selling of data. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like deep rooted in there. A lot of Google things do it. I used to be like much more trustful of Google than Apple, and now I'm just like, you know, in a sense, Apple's actually, because of their closed door policy, they're less likely to do it, I think. But it's not.
Yeah.
I'm saying they do. Like there's some stuff, but I don't think it's as blatant as Google's.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I used to do iPhones a lot. I switched to Android.
Oh yeah, I don't now. The only thing that I would want to keep the iPhone for is the fact that I have so many apps for it. So many fucking apps.
Yeah, that is a big thing too.
Yeah, I would have never thought that you kind of get glued into it, but it does for that reason. Like, I'm not an Apple fanboy by any means or anything like that. It's not like, I think this phone's like drastically better than other ones. I just, it'd be hard to go to a whole new platform, to rebuy all the, rebuy analogs of, you know, some stuff, rebuy the full version, for some.
Yeah.
But it'd be kind of a pain to switch at this point.
Yeah.
Don't want to go through the hassle. I almost just want to get it in one and just keep going.
Well, especially like, do you have stuff on iTunes and stuff too?
Not really iTunes much, no.
Okay.
But I have an iPad too, so I have a lot of apps that I use, that are across both. So
that was the big thing for Bree. She had like just tons and tons of music on iTunes. So there's no way she was ever gonna switch. And she's kind of a Apple fan girl, really, because she's had all the iPhones. Not like every year's iPhone, but she started with an iPhone and she's always had an iPhone.
Yeah, I have too. I mean, I went from a BlackBerry Curve, and then that was the last like regular phone, non-iPhone I had, and then got the 3G, so it's basically number 2, like the second iPhone basically.
Yeah.
And that was the one that changed the game though, because like the iPhone original, you could say changed the game, it's the original, but like the 3G was like a vast, monstrous upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Back when, like an upgrade was like double. It was like, it's very much like, incremental now. It was like huge difference in performance and just features and everything. But then again, they were still adding a shit ton to go. Like, they didn't. I remember when I first got that thing, it didn't have. There was a camera and it was decent pictures, not great, but decent.
Yeah.
But you couldn't take video. I had to jailbreak it to take video.
Oh, that's.
The video sucked. I mean, it was like, super choppy. QuickTime videos, yeah, man. Shit.
Is that Apple's thing?
Oh yeah, back in the day, QuickTime, yeah, for sure, dude. QuickTime. The only reason I know that is porn. I'm gonna be honest with you. QuickTime, man, when did that go away? Because I forgot all about that. I mean, I haven't like.
2000s, probably.
God, was it that long ago?
I got too much shit. I gotta fucking go back.
Yeah, I'm full too.
You guys took all the items. Took all my items.
I don't know why I'm picking up all this shit. I just fucking break it all down anyway.
There's nothing. Oh, okay, I see the path.
I am returning to town.
Well, I'm picking stuff up because I'm always comparing, trying to get better stuff. What you're supposed to do. Why you just throw it all on the ground?
That's shit that came from a vendor and you can't
littering.
even. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny is whatever language this game was written in, eventually it will all get picked up by the garbage collector. So So I don't feel so bad about that.
What time is it?
11:06. So it's midnight for you.
Yep, stupid
How
shit.
far do we have to go to beat this thing?
16.
Okay.
Oh, okay, is that all it is?
Yeah, it's only 16. And we're already there, like, look at that.
13.
Wait for me.
That was my super awesome ability. It's called leveling up.
Yeah, dude, it's the best.
You can only do it once per level.
Long ass cooldown, huh?
Yeah. And it grows as each time I use it, it gets bigger.
Oh, that
It's like
sucks.
fucking ridiculous cooldown. And it's not affected by CR.
Oh, totally. I unequipped the shit out of that. Rust Weaver.
Steel Tome. Warlord of Blood. That reminds me. I fucking played, back in like high school, I found a Diablo licensed book. You know how they fucking do that every once in a while? I read this Diablo licensed book all about the Warlord of Blood, which was based on one elite monster in Diablo 1.
Really?
And it's like an entire book all about that. And basically it's like a story is like this like armor set. This regular guy like goes into like some sort of a dungeon and fucking finds this armor set that like takes over his body and just fucking goes and does all this terrible shit with using his body. That's what the one looks like. And then you're some guy and
It's kind of like Diablo, though, right? I mean,
yeah, it's just like
just goes from body to body. The Wanderer.
they must have stole that story straight from the fucking game, because they just expanded on it really.
Well, I thought you said it was licensed, so like...
Yeah, it is, but like, it's specifically about a Warlord of Blood, like, armor set. But then it's Diablo's the same thing. Kinda. That's weird. Never thought about it back then.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's been fucking 20 years, practically, since I wrote that book, so.
It's funny how you did, like, none of us, like, just how you don't think of certain things when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes stuff of like how businesses work, or like, I don't know, little things like that I just never, ever considered. Ever. Just it wasn't even on my radar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now it's like,
You just can't think of certain things without like, like another example is sports and like sort of the money business side of sports. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It was all just like, oh, he's a basketball player. He's great. You know, he loves playing basketball. It's like, not that that's not true, but it's just, you know what I mean? It's such a simplified, like, naive
My
version of it.
master would take pride in this.
It is. Don't think of that stuff whenever you're young. There's different angles of things too, like, that you don't see whenever you're fucking 16, 18. like Bree's cousin just moved out of her parents' house, and she's living on her own in an apartment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I totally remember being that age and wanting to get out of the house and all that stuff. But what she did is she just left a place where she lived for free, where her parents like bought her a car, and she lived there for free. And while she was living there, she could go to college and everything. And she moved out because her parents didn't let her stay out past midnight. Basically, she had a
Oh wow.
That's why she moved. Now she has to fucking have a full-time job to pay for an apartment.
She like
Not as nice as she was living. I mean, she's living with her. Like, you know how it is. Whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
But
did
it's
that
like-
as my first roommate was a girl.
Yeah. And it's like, I just don't think that she realizes that, like, if she's dropped out of college to do that as well. She just doesn't want to do that now.
I don't want to do it either.
It is pretty stupid. The whole college just in general. It's stupid.
Oh, totally. It's just a hurdle that you have to cross. But if you want to be successful, like, it really sucks. Unless you kind of get lucky.
It's all a sham. Liberal elites, man. They're just
The left wing.
liberal elites in their ivory towers and their research. Research.
I got it.
Dude, you've got like 70 guys.
I'm afraid
While you
not.
guys back, I'm gonna order this pizza and I'll be right back.
I am returning to town.
Nope.
Dude, this next one is level 16.
Yep.
Hot damn.
Gonna fight the Lord of Darkness.
I must wait.
All right.
You ready?
Where did I put my fucking phone? I don't even use
Kill
it.
stick.
My fear is taken.
Oh man. 12:18. I need to remember to get that pizza. So I started putting jalapenos on my pizza like, I don't know, last summer, a year ago or so. Dude, I don't even know how I didn't do it. I'm about to eat one without it. It's just first time. It blows my mind some of the stuff that I used to know.
Well, it's like, you know, like how you grow up thinking.
Yeah, well, and definitely too, I was super plain. My mom was pretty plain, so like it rubbed off on me. You know, that's the kind of food she cooked, and I was just plain regardless. But if I would have been like exposed to more, I would have been better. How do you open these? You can tell that there's stuff in there. They look like they're like it's like gloves.
What the fuck?
I figured because of that mark on the floor, maybe there's like some dudes are gonna appear. You have to kill them, maybe. Okay, it's just open.
These guys just look like little Zoltan.
Yeah.
That door open?
Yeah, it warped me in there, dude.
So much more.
I almost got killed. Apparently my dude's a puss.
Trevor's got a fucking army, so I don't feel too bad.
Oh shit, yeah, dude, that'll actually be really good right now. Is that labyrinth levels?
Level 16. That's probably the boss. Look at that Diablo sitting there on the floor.
Oh shit, that's right.
Alright.
Yep.
I cannot open
Let's
this.
do it. Oh, this looks like D1 right here. At the end of the game, like there's just shit clumped together, and you can't run. So like you walk into a room and you just get blasted by 15 enemies. It's really hard, like late game as a melee character, to get close to everything. You know what I mean? Enough to like do your thing, basically.
Yeah.
Really hard. I always remember, I never played it as a magic. I remember reading that that's the easiest way to beat it. It's hardest to start, like vulnerable at the beginning, but once you have AoE, you know. And it's true, I've watched videos of that game, like, you know, just people that have like played it, the shit out of it, and have like good gear, actually. Like, when I played that game, I always just did a playthrough. I never wanted like, I don't think I said a single like, you know, magic item. The shit in the store was so expensive. Oh, here we go. Diablo. I remember that move. I still had instinct to dash through him. That shit does not go away. Red Soul Shard?
Are you getting the cinematic?
No. The fuck? Are you guys?
Yeah, dude, there's a cinematic.
God damn it, did I skip it?
I think it's the final cinematic from D1 though.
I'm sure
God damn
that's
it.
what this is.
Dude shoves a soul shard in his head or something like that, right?
Yeah, like ripped it out.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
Well, he's ripping it out of, yeah, that guy.
The cinematics for D2 were amazing, but I remember D1 not quite nearly as good. But the ones for 2, Trevor, I know I've ranted to you about this, but I think they're the best, some of the best ever for their time. Like the opening one, I think is still probably, I'd have to hold that as the best trailer, you know, because they used it as a trailer too. But it was like the opening sequence to set the game, to set the tone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick this soul shard in my forehead now.
Sweet. Do it up, bro.
That's what they did in this.
Hey, you guys want to go out? Hey, you guys want to go out behind the shed and stick these soul shards in our foreheads?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, we're meeting back there later tonight, bros. Be there.
Alright.
Bring your soul shard. It's BYO SS. BYO SS.
Periodically struggle for control, unleashing a ring of fire that inflicts 12,500% weapon damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh fucking shit.
That's what we're gonna do, bro. Be there behind the shed. Seriously. That's gonna be us. We're gonna unleash 12,500% of our damage, bro. It's like 12,500 punches in each direction. Just punches flying, bro. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have no idea. Oh, man.
There, now we can officially say we beat D1.
Yep.
That's a Blizzard canon thing right there.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I beat D1 anyway, man. You guys didn't beat D1. Don't even try to. Don't even try
I
to
lost
call
all my gear.
all this garbage. In hell.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't that bad.
His name
I
was
couldn't keep
Trevor.
going without the gear, so I was like,
His name was Trevor. He was having a bad day. He lost all his gear in hell. This summer, Trevor is gonna get his gear back.
Maybe.
I guess they wanted to make a way for you to actually lose on that game, didn't they?
Oh, dude, yeah, it was very unforgiving. It was
Yeah.
like, you get killed pretty quick. But it wasn't hard, though. It was like, it had I don't know. It had that old school, like, Nintendo, Super Nintendo feel of, like, difficulty, where it was just, like, extreme chunky jumps, you know, like, just this one spot was really tough, but overall, yeah, and it wasn't bad by any means, like, by today's standards. Well, I take that back. Certain games. But most of today's mainstream games are a fucking joke now, you know.
Yeah.
When you consider what used to be. I was watching this video last night. Actually, it was on. There's a subreddit. If you guys go on Reddit, there's a subreddit called Mealtime Videos. I would highly recommend subbing to it because it's basically only videos that are between 5 and 30 minutes. So like a little bit longer, like more substantive, I guess, videos.
Mm-hmm.
But they're on all kinds of that. That sub is not restricted to one topic. It's just restricted to the fact that they're between 5 and 30 minutes long. It's actually pretty cool. I don't watch all of them. I mean, I skip over a lot of them, but like every now and then I'll see one on there. Ooh, you know what I mean? I'll save a lot of them too. Like that's a topic I want to watch later. When I'm looking for something to watch, I'll just fucking. But there was one on what was I just talking about before that? I went on a tangent about mealtime videos. What was I talking about before that, though?
Game's too easy now.
Oh yeah. It was called something like like roguelike games. Like it was like kind of a biopic on roguelikes, like what makes them what they are, blah blah blah, kind of history of it and all that. And it just like watching that makes me realize. Video games of the old days were roguelikes. Everything was a roguelike. Like Nintendo, like my era that I grew up on, like virtually all those games you played, single game. When you die, you die. I mean, granted, you might have 2 or 3 lives, but like once those are over, you know what I mean?
What are these
you consider those as like checkpoints. What's that?
Who's that?
That's a good question. It's a good question. Wish I had my phone.
I thought you said it.
Well, no, the subreddit is called Mealtime Videos.
The subreddit posts videos.
Yeah, they only post videos from oh yeah, so they every year they have a vote for the best videos of the year, and that's where I think I got this out of. They have categories: best mealtime video, just overall, best 5 to 10 minute, best 10 to 30, best 30 plus, best informative, best labor of love, and funniest. And that video was... Nope, it wasn't. Did you guys ever see... Do you guys know who Mark Rober is?
No.
He's a YouTuber. He's kind of a nerdy, sciencey dude. I think he did something for NASA once. He's a young guy though, but anyway. Did you ever see the glitter bomb video?
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one funniest on this.
That was a pretty cool video.
Yeah, it was.
Although he was nicer than I would have been, I wouldn't have done glitter.
Yeah, and glitter's fucking terrible too.
Yeah, it's like...
They're banning glitter in different places. That fucking dye that they use at banks, you know what I mean? Like that fucking blue shit. Just spray the room with blue dye, dude. Just like a blue dye 360 fart. Fart in every direction, and even make a fart noise too. I would have.
Oh yeah.
Well, you did have the stink spray or whatever.
That's what it should have done. It should have farted every time it did that.
Maybe he went with
should have
that.
Put a little box in there that made every different fart noises. Like one of it, different sounds.
Maybe he did that so that they wouldn't get pissed off and like,
Yeah, exactly.
destroy it or something.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you're 100% right. That would be the human's reaction. Farting at me, fuck you, you know. Because when that's not so obvious, they don't even know what the like intent is. You know what I mean? They're still not sure. Like the people that threw it out, you could tell. Like they're not. They're just like, just get this fuck out of my car, you know, or wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
Except the one dude that like took it home and he like studied. He was like, this guy studied it for a while. And it's just farting in his face. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's just worked through those conditions. This dude clearly doesn't. Either he doesn't have a sensitive nose, or he fucking probably is used to sticky shit. Like lives in squalor. Just like, eh. Somebody else walks in there like, dude, your fucking apartment stinks like shit. He's like, eh. He's like, that's not so bad. I mean, I smell a little. Do you really smell it that much? Yeah, dude. It smells like a fucking porta potty in here. I was like, it smells like a fucking porta potty on a lunch break on a construction site.
I could totally see that too.
It's just getting the train ran on it by huge dudes that drink beer and fucking eat shitty food all day. They blow toilets up. God damn it. Forgot completely what I was gonna do. I will find that. I will find that video, Trevor. It's gonna bug me.
That's alright.
No, it's in here. I don't have to go back too far. You've watched Nakey Jakey, right?
Yeah.
I think we talked about him. He's pretty funny. Seems like he reminds me of like a kid I could have grown up with. Like that I would have. I don't know. He reminds me of. There's somebody I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I just watched this video that touched on a topic that oh, here we go. Roguelikes and progression. Or it's technically roguelikes, persistence, and progression. Game Maker's Toolkit. It's called.
Oh yeah,
It's just, I wouldn't even call this like super informative, like not really worth watching.
This guy makes videos about development.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I saw another one that was recommended called things developers do to save you from yourself or something like that, which was cool. Like, but this particular video, I just don't think of that. It's like, if you know what roguelikes are and shit like this, like, that really just like sort of I guess it's nice to like crystallize some of this stuff, because it's not, you know, for me anyway, it was like some of this stuff was like, I think that's what that is. You know, certain things in the video that were like, oh, okay, that is for sure it. So I guess I learned or solidified, like, you know, that's like crystallized a few things in my brain, but other than that, it was kind of like, amazing video. I just remember him talking about that part though, just the idea of it. Like, these literally are the game. Every game that I grew up on was that type of game. You know what I mean? Like permadeath. You have to beat it sort of in one sitting. Your character doesn't get stronger as you go. You don't like get, you know, basically what used to be only exclusive to RPGs, you know, gaining strength and shit, so you're stronger as the game goes. None of that happens. It's just, you got to get better. You got to learn how to do this, make this jump, whatever, you know, platformer style almost, you know. But most games back in the day were like that, like the vast majority.
Most games back in the day were a lot harder. Like they didn't, they weren't as worried about making people quit playing it.
Well, yeah, and they weren't trying as hard to appeal to masses. I think that's where the biggest thing is. Because nowadays, like the way they talk about, that stuff is totally like, the way he talked about it in that video actually is completely, I don't know, in like a, yeah, that's pretty sweet, yeah.
Fire thing.
Your dude like hunches over like, oh fuck guys, it's happening again.
It did 50k damage, just killed these powerful enemies early.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't really get anything this early with a good multiplayer like that.
I need to go
Well, actually,
back.
Monk will get, you get, what's it called? Exploding Palm, that's pretty high, it's like 8,000. It's that thing where you put a mark on them. Basically, when they die, they blow up.
Oh,
That one does quite a lot. I think my pizza's about done.
yeah, I'm about done with this game too.
I'm about
was
done with
fun.
this friendship. Good day. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. I was on. I got on Killing Floor on like Saturday night, and Grave Rose was on.
Are you ready?
Oh my
What?
fucking gosh.
Yep.
You're in a game?
No, it was like probably like 6 or 7 on Saturday. I got on just to like see if I could find a game, basically. And I'm looking through the list, and there's only 2 Hell on Earth games that were like functional, basically. You know, like beside like in America, or at least a decent ping, and people in them. And they were both had 6 people playing and like 5 spectators. And yeah, Grave was in one of them. It was actually a German it was weird. Hold on one second. I gotta check this pizza.
Well, I guess
Oh
he
my
didn't
God.
finish his game by the end of 2018 like he had thought he would.
Yeah, it was a German server, and he had like a 60 ping. Everybody else had like 120-ish, and he had a 60 ping, which I thought was kind of odd. Yeah. It almost made me think that it was his server, or I don't know, like he would call it German so he wouldn't get like people like I don't know. It just seemed like something he would do, like
Yeah.
mismatch the name and like to make people not go to it, like in America. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like
So did he-
stay anonymous with because you know what I mean. The only people we really know from the game are all like American players. You know what I mean? So you could sort of be anonymous amongst like another nationality, I guess.
So did he recognize you on there?
Oh, I didn't join his game. I just
Oh,
saw
you
him.
just
Though.
saw him. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I just saw it because you can see who's in the game and all that. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was basically a game I would have probably joined if he wasn't in it and there was a spot open for sure. But yeah, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, oh shit.
That's fun.
Oh, Grave Rose. Same name and everything too, so he didn't change his name.
Still working on his game.
Still working on his KF game.
You love.
I
That's
wonder if
weird, like,
plays
he's
these
like-
days.
Like, I mean, I wonder if he doesn't play anything else. Like,
Oh,
that's
well,
the
that's
only
kinda
thing he
the way
plays.
He was before he stopped hanging out with us.
Yeah,
didn't
he wasn't
play
really
anything
like a
else.
yeah. I think he would like downplay it though a little bit. I remember he was like, I don't really play any other games. And then I remember like one night having a talk with him. He was like, he just like rattled off all these games that I used to play and shit like this. And I'm just kind of like, dude, you're like in denial that you're a gamer. Like, you've played a lot of fucking games. He's like, yeah, you know, like
He
and
never
he like,
plays new ones anymore, though.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he didn't play as many new ones. You're for sure on that. But like, it's like almost like he had been playing games for the last, 6, 7, 8 years of his life, but just stopped like a year and a half ago playing new ones. So he's like, yeah, I don't really play games. It's like, dude, now, okay, I get that, but that makes sense. But you used to,
Sure,
like,
port to me.
kind of not admitting that is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just think it's kind of weird.
He's an artist. All artists are weird in some ways.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, for sure. Oh, dude, Zach, do you wanna? Could you like gradually boost right now, or no? Do you have a dude
My
capable?
power has
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah, here, let me.
Why did you
Would you want to do? Would you want to do a little bit of that or not?
Yeah, I could do that for a little bit.
Okay.
I could run through a few riffs.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, because I don't need to, but I'm just saying, like right now it's perfect time. I'm
Yeah,
waiting for this fucking food and
My
That way, like, I definitely wouldn't mind getting on here and playing a little bit.
An
But
ally has left.
yeah.
it's just,
My
like, I feel like once I start, it's the gems, dude. It's grinding those fucking gems, doing the grifts over and over again. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's the part that really gets me, because it's just like, I mean, granted, they did change it the last time I remember. It was like you were getting 5 levels of pop, so it actually does go up fairly quick. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that my wizard's not like fast yet. That's the thing.
Oh yeah. Even if you just did one or a half of one, I mean, I'll gain like 20, 30 levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just less we have to do next time. But I do got a gem in my helmet already for like 20 extra.
I'm gonna put it on T2 because I think that I can go through that pretty
Remember,
fast.
it's going to be either 1 or 2 or I don't know. If Trevor, you going to stay on here and do this?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm done. That's fun.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. It was kind of a unique little side game, if you want to call it that. I don't even know what to call that.
Yeah, it's like an event, and it's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
available during January, so
Okay.
figured we should do it on one of the last days of January.